Happy Monday, Royals, and may the 4th be with you. Here's the schedule I sent out last week. For the next 4 weeks, we'll be completing the budget unit. And more specifically, this week, starting with today, we're going to calculate the income by figuring out gross and then net take-home pay. But first, stop, pause here, get out your budget unit workbook, get it open, turn to page 3. If you want to open the document electronically on your desktop, that's fine. But get yourself at page 3, ready to look at this math first. Then unpause the video and we'll get started. Hopefully you read through the entire budget so you have some idea of what's going on here. This 160 hours was calculated on the number of hours in a month you would work typically on a typical month, working a full-time job, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. On page 2 of the workbook, you'll see that I cited the $14.60 an hour wage is the new minimum wage that will be starting next month. So that's where that total came from. I even gave you a link in the workbook. Then you can see the calculation here. In the screenshot, I got my calculator open in Windows, and 160 hours times $14.60 per hour equals $2,336. Time to pause again. Get that written down in your own budget workbook before we go on. Now, we would all love to keep every penny that we have worked for, but that's not how it works. We have to pay taxes. And for this exercise, we're just going to calculate it at 20%. So we take our gross pay, which we've just found out was $2,336. We times that by 0.20. This will give us 20%, which you can see the calculation works out to $467.20. Okay, and this brings us to pause time again as we've completed the second line of the 3 lines of math that we have to do. And pause the video and take your time and write this out for yourself. Do the calculations, use your own calculator. It's good experience. And if you need to go back or want to go back earlier in this video and start it again just to get the hang of this, there's nothing wrong with that either. You could do this with a pen or pencil. You could do this with the open Word document open. You could use Windows Calculator. You could use the calculator on your phone. And okay, now let's go on to the last line. Okay, this is our gross pay at $2,336 minus the taxes that we just found out we had to pay. That was calculated at 20%, which was $467.20, equaling our total net take-home pay that we still get to keep out of the $2,336. What we actually get to keep after paying our taxes is $1,868.80. Okay, pause again and get this written or typed into your workbook. And to finish up, take that number, turn to page 15 of your workbook, and enter that into the column that says income, net take-home pay. Again, this is on page 15 of the workbook. Pause here and get that entered onto page 15. As long as you've got that entered in, that's everything for income, gross, net, take-home pay. We'll go on Wednesday and we'll talk about starting expenses, shelter and accommodation. Have a great day, and may the 4th be with you.